All right, so for class review today, we worked with the C major scale in 5th position, and I'll start with the finger numbers in 5th position. So we're gonna go 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, down to 4th position, 1, 2, 4, back to 5th position, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now the fret numbers is gonna be 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. Okay, so what we learned how to do is to take this one position and move it. For example, we're in the key of C. So that scale works fine with C, and of course also A minor being the relative minor. But as we're getting into how we can move things into different keys, we learned we can take the whole steps and half steps we know from 1st position to decipher a key. For example, again, in C we know 5th position is here. What about the key of D? So D, C to D, is a whole step. So what that means, if we take 5th position, move it up a whole step, now we're in 7th position, we play the exact same sequence of notes. And it works just fine. Okay, what if we want to go to E? We know D to E is a whole step again, so now we've gone from 5 in C, 7 in D, we're going to go another whole step all the way up to 9, which is now E. Okay, and of course that works with 5th position, but once we learn all our positions in C, we'll be able to kind of rotate that around almost as if we have a moving track around the neck of the guitar. So you can imagine if you learn C, instead of having to learn individual scales for every key, for every mode, for all this stuff, we can basically take C major, learn how to just move it around a little bit, and we can play with all our other keys. So today we also worked out the harmonic minor scale, which is just like the A minor scale, which is the relative to C. So we all know C/A minor, we've been doing it since day one. So what happens, we take the A, because again, it's harmonic minor, not harmonic major. The 7th of A is G. So everywhere we have a G natural, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now all those G's move a half step to G sharp like so. E, F, G sharp, A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp. So it's identical to your scale with the exception of all the G's being raised one half step. Okay, and then we learned a couple of progressions today as well that go along with that. We can play A minor, and then we can move that up to E major, which is identical, except everything goes up one string and we play all of them. So you can do a progression like that. Now there's a variation of F that we can use there too, so we can go A minor, E major. This variation of F is just the E major moved up a half step. Dissonant by itself, but it works in the progression back down to E like so. So over that, you can use both the natural scale, which we already know in 1st and 5th and 7th for some of us, and we can also use the harmonic minor scale as well. So have some fun with that. Practice, record yourself on your phone playing that chord progression and then just jam over the top of it. Now we also had a question about maybe writing some more progressive licks, kind of guitar riffs and things like that. One easy way to do this with single note melody, you can kind of alternate pick. You can pick any string, but we're going to think kind of rock in this sense. So we're going to kind of alternate pick our low E, and then we can just kind of pick out notes. Use your ear. We could go into the theory and the scales. We don't really have to though. You know what sounds good and what doesn't. So the right hand does nothing except alternate pick the whole time. Slide around, find a pattern you like. You do that now by alternating low E and then hitting the notes on the next string like so. And then if you want, you could add some some palm muting. But there's all kinds, and then of course we can add in power chords and things like that.